So today, 4th December. So I'm going to discuss about Senco Gold. Senco Gold Limited is a stock which is listed in both NSE and BSE. So it is a market cap of around 6,000 crores and PE is around 37.2. So although the PE is high, it is a business to consumer. So B2C. Because of the B2C, it gets a higher valuation. So let us see what is the growth rate. From last 5 years, the sales growth is around 13%, and last 3 years, the sales growth is around 19%. And compared when compared to this, the profit growth in 5 years is 17.3%, and the profit growth in last 3 years is 21.21%. So when we consider this, I think it's a very good stock. In the recently, all the gold stocks are performing well, especially apart from this, Kalyani and Titans are doing well. So when we see the debt to equity, it is around 1.10. So this is a asset heavy business. So this is a business which was incorporated in 1994. It is a pan India jewelry retailer and morely concentrated in the eastern region of India. Jewelry retail player in the eastern India, primarily involved in the business of selling gold and diamond, and also sells jewelry made up of silver, platinum, precious and semi-precious stones and other metals. So main business is gold. They design the gold and they sell to the retail people. So product mix, product portfolio, the company has a catalog offering of 1,08,000 designs. So it's a very good number, and around 46,000 plus design for diamond jewelry. Geographic footprints, it is based out of West Bengal with 125 showrooms and around 3 lakhs 96,000 square feet of shop area with 89 cities and over 13 states. They have 27 stores in non-east states. So these are the state-wise presentation. So more in West Bengal it is 18, in Uttar Pradesh 11, and Delhi it is 5. So mostly it's concentrated in the north, and others like Maharashtra 5, Bihar 2, Jharkhand 5, Karnataka 2, Odisha 7, Assam 4, Haryana 3, and Chhattisgarh 1. And they are fastly expanding the stores in other places, but mainly they concentrate on the north side of the India. Coming to the stores, metro cities, it is around 31, and tier 1 cities is 29, and tier 2 cities is 10. And it has got a franchisee showroom count of 45 in tier 2 and 12 in tier 1 cities. Manufacturing facilities, the company has a manufacturing facility located at the Gems and Jewelry Park, which is present in Hora of West Bengal. It also works on the hub and spoke model. This is a hub and spoke model. How it works: the company uses the hub and spoke approach and enters the new geographies, and for optimizing their inventory managements, which means they typically foray into the large and new cities by way of company operated showrooms, and then leveraging its franchises model to expand into tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Geographic bifurcation. So geographic bifurcation, in as of 30 November 21, the eastern and northeast region in India accounted for 85% of its revenue, and rest other places. And the product wise, as I said, jewelry is the main jewelry is the main business with 92%. Diamond and precious is around 5%. They are also ventured in the fintech and online presence in the online platform for purchasing digital gold and silver. It's also called My Digi Gold, My Digi Silver, and www.mydigigold.com. This allows the customers to accumulate the gold with 99% of the purity in a physical and third-party locker, and subsequently sell the same online and redeem the gold in the form of jewelry at any of the showrooms. So as we know, the IPO recently it was listed with they raised around 405 crores through the IPO and got listed on 14th July 2023, of which 270 crores were used for fresh issues, which will be utilized for funding working capital requirements and general corporate purposes. When we see the PE ratio of this, so recently the PE, when we see 5th December, the PE is around 26.1. So the median PE is 21.1. So still we can consider this as fairly valued. So when we compare this with the Titan, the PE is around 95, and in the Kalyani Jeweler, the PE is 67, and Senco it is 36.30. So when we see a sales growth, it is 24% 3 years and 20% for Titan, whereas in Kalyani it is 11 and 6%, and whereas Senco it is 18, 19 and 13%. So when compared to Kalyani, it has done very well. When coming to ROE, it is 24.5 percent for Titan. It is around 6.42 for Kalyani, and this is 17.22. So it is better than Kalyani, but little less than Titan. Coming to profit sales growth, so it was in 2018, it was 2,215 crores of revenue. It was, but recently it has crossed 4,000 crores as a TTM, and operating profit margin is around 8 to 7%. This usually varies. Net profit also increased from 72 crores to 161 crores. So over a period of 5 years, it is almost become 150% increase in the profit. Sales, it is always a double-digit growth, and when coming to profit, it is almost 21% last 3 years, and TTM is 24, and return on equity is constantly increasing. It is presently 19%. When we see the balance sheet, when we see the fixed assets, it was 86 crores, which has gone to 304 crores. So they are keep on investing in the fixed assets. So they are increasing the stores. When you see the borrowings, it has slightly decreased when compared to last time. So when we see the cash flow, net cash flow is still positive when you see last 3 years. So ROC is good, 16. It is presently 15. When we see the shareholding pattern, I think it is a 68.48%, which is very good. And DIS and FIS have also invested around 14%, and DIS are also invested in 8.48%, and public is invested in 8.46%. So overall, it's a very good stock. And recently, Concall, you see the notes. The overall demand for the gold jewelry in India has increased by 7%. The robust demand for the diamond jewelry, especially the smaller size diamonds, due to slowdown in US and Western markets, there's a robust demand for the diamond jewelries. We see the rural demand. There's an increased demand in the rural area with higher rate of rates growing at a higher rate when compared to franchise stores in tier 2, 3 and 4 cities. Performance, I think it is done very well, 26% compared to the same period last year. And the PAT growth grew by around 30%. And guidance for 24 is 18 to 20% of the growth, which comes to more than 20% of the growth. So when higher digit growth in business to consumer, I think it's a very good stock for long term. And they have expect to maintain the margin between 14.5% to 15%. This is a gross margin. Okay, it's not operating margin, it's a gross. New stores has been added in the Q2 of 2024, which brings to total stores of 153. The company plans to open around 8 to 10 more stores in the coming months, and especially focus on Bihar and other strategic locations. The aim is to achieve the store expansion guidance of around 20 to 25 stores per year and focus on north and east. Consumer sales accounts for 64% of total sales. New consumers accounts for 36% of the sales constitutes, and franchise stores have grown around 15% year on year, contributing around 35% of the total revenue. Ranked as the second most trusted and desired jewelry brand in recent survey. Studded share in the company owned stores is 13.9%, whereas franchise is around 7.8%. The company aims to increase the studded shares to 25%. Highlights the geopolitics situation has impacted gold prices, which is increased around 15 to 18% compared to last year. The company certified as a great place to work. It has launched Senco.com platform for showcasing the products and campaigning. The hedge ratio of over 80%, hedging loss expected to be minimal impact of the gross margin. The average transaction value is around in H1 FY 2024 was 46,000 compared to 54 to 55,000 in the previous years. Hedging loss expected to have a real impact in Q3 and H2. So this is folks, this is about Senco Gold. It is not an buy or sell recommendation. As per this fundamental analysis, I think Senco Gold appears to be a good stock for long term. Please ask your financial advisor if. Thank you.